another video. This time we're going to do a Honda CR-V MPG video. We're going from Washington, D.C. to upstate New York. So we'll be crossing Washington, D.C., Maryland, Delaware, Jersey, and New York. Trip should be about 300 miles. So we won't go till the full empty tank, but we can see what an MPG is on highway with a Honda CR-V. Now we're not going to use the Econ mode, we're going to use regular mode, see how she does, because I've not noticed much of a difference. So this will be strictly on regular mode. So I will be updating you every time we cross a border and every time we cross another 100 miles. Now, even though Washington is by far the smallest territory we're going to be in today, is by far the most aggravating to get out of. So I will be updating you when we cross the Maryland border, which should be about a couple minutes. 500 feet, then keep right on. 1 a.m. It is about 76 degrees on an April 29th. Unbelievable, huh? We're only 1.6 miles into our trip, and we were about to cross the Maryland border right here. So we go from the 5th largest territory to the 2nd largest state we'll be traveling. We will be in Maryland for quite a while, so at least a couple hours. So I will update you at the 100 mile mark. Right now we're averaging 24.7 miles a gallon. It's 11:07 a.m. It's 85 degrees. We're at 95. We just crossed into the Delaware border, so this is going to be our 3rd territory, our 4th largest we'll be traveling through. It'll be for a few miles before we get into the Jersey border, which is going to be the longest state we'll be traveling today. But anyway, we're averaging 32.9 miles per gallon right now. 79.9 miles on I-95 North. If you're wondering, this is a 2012 Honda CR-V. 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, all-wheel drive, 5-speed automatic transmission, and we're on Goodyear Assurance tires. Now the window sticker for highway miles per gallon is 29, so we're averaging almost 4 more miles right now per gallon, which is pretty damn good. Right now, the traffic is looking very good. I'm hoping I will miss the northern Jersey rush hour getting to New York. But we shall be back in about just a few minutes when we cross into the New Jersey border. I have to take care of 2 birds with 1 stone. We just hit the 100 mile mark at 11:18 a.m. It is 86 degrees. And right now we're about to cross also the Delaware border into Jersey over the Delaware Memorial Bridge. And right now we're averaging 33.4 miles per gallon. And that's without using the Econo button right there. Sticker says 29, we're doing about 33.4. Why do this video? Well, even though I bought this with 42,000 miles on it, it's got 73,000 miles on it now. And the point is, when you keep your tires properly inflated and you maintain your car properly at a dealership, you can still get the same MPG or better if you do those things. So the point is to keep your car maintained. Also, when you notice a reduction in MPG, that usually means there's something wrong with your car. Or maybe your tires aren't inflated. or your car needs a tune-up, or maybe an air filter. One of the best ways to make sure your car is running perfectly or running good is to make sure those MPGs are doing about the same. If you see a drastic reduction, depending on how you drive, there could be something wrong. And we're gonna stay here until we cross the Jersey border, which will be somewhere in the next mile or two over the Delaware Memorial Bridge. Like I said, it's April 29th, 2024. It is 85 degrees. It is unseasonably warm today. This is amazing. Certainly a beautiful day to drive. I've been driving with the sunroof open and all the windows down. I prefer that better than the AC, but for the purposes of this video, you would never hear anything if I did that. Okay, we're now going over the Delaware Memorial Bridge. I can see the dotted border on my GPS. Still averaging 33.4 miles a gallon. As I said, the hardest part of this trip so far was getting out of DC. Once you get on US 50, then you're pretty good. It's getting to US 50, that's the headache. Alright, we're getting close to that border now. After we cross the Jersey border, I'll put us back on when we hit the 200-mile mark on the trip, which should be at about 95 miles from now. Alright, we're cutting on it right now. Usually marking the bridge like it's on the other side. And see, they have it marked here also. Nope, not here also, but we are officially over the border now, averaging 33.4 miles a gallon, and we'll talk to you next at the 200-mile mark. Back, we're about 127 miles into our trip. We're averaging 33.2 miles per gallon, and this is what I run into now. I know this is construction, an accident, but I was not expecting this at 11:45 in the morning on a weekday. This may hurt the MPG, I don't know. I just hope I'm out of this crap before I hit the rush hour in northern New Jersey. I will keep you updated. Central northern New Jersey. It's 1:32 p.m. I was in a traffic jam for 50 minutes. 50 minutes. I was hoping to be home by 2:30. Now it looks like I'm going to be home by 3:40. I'm eventually have to stop and, drain the bladder and get some food in my system. Well, we're at the 200-mile mark, 205 to be exact, and we're averaging 32.6 miles per gallon. And when you consider the 50-minute traffic, that's pretty good. Again, the sticker on this vehicle with this motor and transmission is 29 miles highway, and we're doing 32.6, so we're doing over 3.5 miles a gallon better. That's not bad at all. That's pretty damn good. And again, I'm not even using the eco mode. Now up to 32.7, so That is the story here. The next time we'll see you will be at the New York border, and then one more time right before we get home, which should put us right at the 300-mile mark, if I'm not mistaken. So, we'll talk to you later. We are back. As you can see, we're crossing the New York State line. 238 miles on the trip. It's 2:10 p.m. 85 degrees. Very warm April day. And we're still averaging 32.5 miles a gallon. 32.6 now. On the car it says 29. So, I'll make it home, and I'll make it home before we get empty. I mean, I still have a half a tank, and I think I'm about an hour and a half away. Not even. About an hour and 10 minutes away from home, so. Our final trip, our final comeback will be right before I pull in my driveway. We'll see you then. Alright, we're back. Final segment. We are at, in my driveway, we're actually exactly at the 300-mile mark. And the final tally is going to be 31.2 miles a gallon highway on the Honda CR-V. And the sticker says 29 miles a gallon.
Turn right on Chelsea Cove Drive North.
We got 31.2. That's pretty good. Goes to show you why it's important to keep your car maintained, because at any age, as long as you keep it maintained, you can get the right MPGs every time.
Turn right on Chelsea Cove Drive North.
That's it for this video. Comments down below. What you up here like to know. We'll talk to you later.